Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to do another comparison video for the Warlock. This time for Arc, and I want to do Fallen Sunstar versus Crown of Tempests. And we're just going to sit down and have a nice conversation about which one is the best one to use. Because both of them offer some great things, and you never know which one might be the best. Okay, I can't keep it up. Alright. The best one by far in a way is Fallen Sunstar. If you're going to use anything, if you have it, if you can get it, get this one. But I don't want to leave Crown of Tempest out so much because I feel like it still has some value, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Let's talk about Crown of Tempest first. Crown of Tempest, it's sort of like the Arc version of Nazareth Sin. Sort of. Arc ability kills or jolt final blows will increase the recharge rate of your Arc abilities, and it will extend the duration of Storm Trance. So that's the sort of different branch off from Nazareth Sin. It doesn't do that. But you can get a longer time using Storm Trance because you have conduction times. This stacks up to ×3. So if you get to ×3, you can get 525% of regeneration for your abilities, and your super will drain 66% slower than normal, so you actually can get more damage out from your super that way. The thing is that it's only for Storm Trance, and Storm Trance is Storm Trance. It's not as good as Chaos Reach, so yeah, and I will say even technically now with Arc 3.0, Chaos Reach isn't that great either, but it's better than Storm Trance. So, that's the kind of downside with using this one. The good thing about it is that it is accessible, so sometimes Zur will have it, or it can drop randomly if you complete like Strikes or Nightfall or something like that, so it is accessible, it is available to you. I think a few weeks before this season started, Zur had a fantastic copy. Other than that, we have Fallen Sunstar, which is so much better. And what it does for you is when you make ionic traces, they will move faster and come towards you faster, and it will grant you additional ability energy. And when you collect the ionic trace, your nearby allies will also gain ability energy. So it's like you're helping your team because you are collecting ionic traces, and then on top of that, it's very easy for warlocks to make ionic traces. Plus, there's all these weapons that do it for you too. So this is so much better. Let me explain ionic traces. I don't know if people know exactly what they do, but they're basically like elemental wells. You get one and you get ability energy back. You get 12.5% for your grenade and your melee if you get those, and then you get 15% for your class ability. There isn't really a whole lot of downsides to using this one. The only thing I would say is that it's not as accessible. So the only way to get this is you have to complete Legend Lost Sectors or Master Lost Sectors, but in my experience, or at least what most people will tell you, is that your chances of getting your exotic at the end of it isn't that much better by doing Master, so just do Legend. For your new players out there, if you're trying to do this, and you're trying to get this weapon, or this exotic, I'm sorry, take a look at the schedule for the Lost Sector, see what times they offer helmet, and look at some videos and see if there's anything that looks easy to you. The basic gist is you have to be able to take care of champions. The enemies hit a lot harder. It's just going to be a little bit tougher than the normal activity, but for the most part it's pretty simple. Even if you run through it and you play it legit, you might be able to finish it in like 5 minutes. Usually people speed run through it and just kind of take out the champions and take out the boss, and that's it. But if you ran through it like normally and you kill all the enemies and you go through and do all that stuff, it can still be done in 5 minutes, which is not that much of your time. The only thing is that the drop at the end is random, so if you play it, you may not get it the first or second or third time. You may have to run it 10 times, and then you might get it at that point. So Just know that going in, but it's worth doing it for this exotic. It's really good. So I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry that it's not as detailed as I like to do them, but it's still good. So check this out, and if you like it, please share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all again on a real video. Thank you.